Hey guys, Matt here. Today we're going to do a single stick warm up for beginners, like our beginners. The only thing you really need to know in order to do this warm up are the single stick twirls. And even if you don't know how to do those yet, you can probably follow along and figure it out. It's not that hard. But if you already know how to do your backhand eskrimadors abanicos, or your 6 out of 12 con arco, and your 6 out of 12 con arco, you can do this warm up instead. The link will be in the description if you want to do that. Now this is not very intense warm-up. It's just to develop the technique, the wrist flexibility, the form and hand conditioning, and just get new people acclimated to using the stick in Eskrima. So let's get into it. So one thing we're going to do before we get started is go over how to switch our stance. In our school, we try not to jump and switch our stances whenever we switch. Instead, we bring the back foot to the front and then the other one back. So back foot to the front, the other one back. To make it faster, we bring the foot up, but we don't place it down yet. We're going to switch places here and out. One more time. Up, switch, out. So instead of doing 1, 2, 1, 2, this becomes 1, 2, 1, 2. Easy enough? Cool. All right, this will be very simple. You're going to do each of these things for 30 seconds. So this warm-up is very simple. You're going to do your forward circles, forward eights, reverse circles, reverse eights, both hands for 30 seconds each. Cool? Cool. All right, guys, we're going to start off with our forward circles. Now we're going to start off long range with the shoulder. Boom, boom. Get that whoosh. Checking hand up. Now we're going to do it with the elbow, a little bit of the shoulder, and less big upper body movement. You can see my chest is facing this way mostly, a little rocking. And let's drop down to the wrist. You're going to be on your toes. Chest should be facing this way. If you're new, you can use a little bit more of the elbow and the shoulder to help with this, but eventually know that your wrist flexibility will come with time. Now we're going to switch, slash, switch, big forward circles. Make sure you're using the shoulder, make sure your shaking hand is up. Full range of motion. Now let's drop down to the elbow. And now we're going to drop down to the wrist. Chest is facing this direction, on your toes, shaking hand up. Make sure the stick is on this side. Make sure you're not coming across this way. Keep it, if there's a dividing line, it stays on this side. All right, let's switch. Now, forward eights with the slash with the shoulder. Big, 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 big. Let's go down to the elbow. And notice with the shoulder and the elbow versions, I am rocking my body a lot more back and forth. And now we'll drop down to the wrist, less so, but still maybe a minor one. Chest facing this way, on your toes, shaking it up. All right, let's switch. In 3, 2, 1, slash, switch, big forward eights. Boom, boom, boom. Notice how I'm rocking on the balls of my feet, back and forth, like I'm doing a good strike. Now I'm gonna drop down to the elbow. Less exaggerated with the feet. Make sure I can get that full range of motion. And going down to the wrist. All right, in a few seconds, we're gonna switch. We're gonna do reverse circles. In 3, 2, 1, switch. Big reverse circles. Up, 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 up. Make sure the point of contact on your chin, you're facing this way like it's a blade. Up. After that, just move it around. Down to the elbow. And let's go down to the wrist. Balls your feet, shaking it up. Make sure this is on this side. Make sure it's not crossing the dividing line. And we're gonna switch. Reverse circle chamber, for those who know it, in 3, 2, 1. Switch, big ones, big reverse circles. You should not force your, let's go down to the elbow. Don't force your body to adapt. Instead, use your body to help you do the movements better. You shouldn't be stuck still. Let's go down to the wrist. Except for this part, eventually. Well, if you need to use your entire body to help with the motion, use it. Reverse circle chamber in 3, 2, 1, switch. All right, reverse eights. We're gonna do big uppercut, 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 uppercut. Using that shoulder. Using your body to help with the motions, fluidity, as opposed to this. Big, big, big. Let's do a little with the elbow. Your body's still pretty much doing the same thing. Using a little bit of that shoulder. Now let's go down to the wrist. If you are not able to do it like this will be fine. You want to develop that wrist flexibility instead of just relying just on your shoulder and elbow. Now let's do reverse circle chamber. Let's switch sides. Reverse 8. Big, 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 big. Check his hand still up. Using your body to help with that full range of motion. Down to the elbow. Someone's here, but it's locked. And reverse 8 with the wrist. And that does it. All right, guys. I'm Miss Kim. So that was the basic beginner workout for a single stick with the jingle jangles in the background. So hopefully you guys had fun. And if you can do the back eskrimadors abanicos and your 6 count and 12 count arco, do the other warm up. All right, see ya. Thanks for coming at the last 30 seconds.
Do you need to redo it?
It took me, nah, I'm good.